Hello there! Welcome to April 2nd. I haven't really explained it yesterday, but I am attempting to do VEDA this year. So there will be hopefully quite a lot of videos from me. I'm not sure if it's really gonna work out because you might remember that these attempts in the past really didn't go that well for me. But we'll see. The thing that I am pretty much most occupied by now is Game of Thrones. I showed it to you in the last video because I got it last week when John Green was in Amsterdam. By now I finished this one and I'm almost halfway into part 2, Clash of Kings. Just really like it. I saw the TV show I think in the beginning of March and I was so enthralled by it that I watched the entire season in one day because it was just so freaking awesome and exciting. Ever since, I really wanted to read the books, but I sort of kept myself from buying them because I sort of didn't want to spend money, but then I gave in. It is really good. I won't go too much into the plot because it's really sort of intricate and complicated, but what I will say is that I have always been a really big fan of series. And what I like about this series is that, first of all the books are massive and there are currently 6 books of these. So that means that before I'm finished, it's gonna take a really long time, and that's what I love. When you're reading something and it feels like it's never going to end, because that really allows me to get very much attached to the characters and into the story and really, you know, be very engaged about it. And I can't really do that when, for example, when you read The Hunger Games, you know that, you know, if you hurry, you'll have the book finished in a day, and then, you know, you'll have to leave the characters that you've sort of come to care about a lot. On the other hand, however, which I think really makes this book very good as well, is that you don't have one leading character. There are several chapters, they're all titled by the character from whose perspective you see, and they go on completely different journeys throughout the world. Because there are so many leading characters, you really feel like nobody is safe, which makes it really scary and very exciting because everybody is sort of constantly in danger of dying. I'm somebody who get really attached to the things that I read or that I watch, and you know, I wish I was in that world and if I knew the people, and I have my favorite characters and I just want them to do well and not die, and I'm just One of the dangers that I do sort of see looming though is because it's such a vast amount of words and such a long story that it might not stay as good as it was in the first book. For example, in the second book you notice that the plot moves slower, I feel. However, I've heard that the third book, which is actually split in 2 books, is actually the best one of the entire series. Do you like series? Are you into fantasy or other series? Do you know, identify with the characters a lot? Do you get very engaged in a story, or do you just sort of enjoy it from a more distant perspective? At times it does seem the more healthy one. Anyway, let me know. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!